Alright guys, here we are. It's like July 7th or something, and I'm just now getting out for my first fishing trip tomorrow morning. A little bit really quick about what we're going to do tomorrow. So these lures right here that you see, these jig heads, these spinners, the irons, and these bottom fishing rigs, these are all done by VIP Outdoors. I'll put their link in the description below, and you can check them out. I'm going to do a day tomorrow just fishing with nothing but their stuff. The only things that I'm going to have to add to this is going to be my flasher and diver setup for salmon. And then they'll be running these spinners. I got a green and I got a pink dot with the white there. Both are single hook, and I just bent the barbs on both of those hooks. The other thing they give you with these irons is they give you some hooks. Obviously some very stout hooks. I'm going to add these on. I also have some assist hooks, but then I'm gonna bring some terminal tackle as well, just a little bit there, and then obviously some lead. So all the rigs tomorrow, everything that the fish can bite, will be VIP Outdoors. I don't know if you can see that there. Team VIP Outdoors for their jig things there. That's what I'm gonna be using here. I'll put one of these on there if I switch over to the jigs. Normally we don't have to. We only rig these up for cabezon, but if it does get a little slow, or if I feel like I need to rig something up, I'll be running just a couple of these. Now I am going to bring bait. I've got a bunch of shad strips and stuff to run on these, some fresh shad, and so I'm going to bring a bag of bait for this, and hopefully that will be all I need. Maybe if I have to, I could put some bait on this too when it is a little bit of murky water down there, and we'll have to see how it is tomorrow morning. The salmon bite can be a little off, and some of the fishing can be a little more difficult if the water's kind of murky or greened up pretty bad. If it's nice and clean and clear, then the fishing should be off the charts, and I have no doubt that their stuff catches fish. These guys have been around for a while making custom spinners, just tons and tons and tons of spinners. I just asked for 2 to run for a little bit. I don't really run spinners where I'm at. Normally I stick to a Brad's cut plug because I do really well with that off the jet ski for the speedway troll, but I think these will do just fine out there. All right, so we got these rigged up. I put 2 assist hooks on one. I put one of the little rings there, little split rings, and then a barrel swivel. Split rings are, and these swash hooks, or however you pronounce those, these hooks are provided with the irons when you buy them from VIP Outdoors. So I put 2 assist hooks on this one on this one on this one, and I put one on the bottom. Now I'm not a big fan of putting them on the bottom because we're dropping these to the bottom, and that just gives it more of a chance to get snagged up. So I'm not a big fan of running the bottom hook, but I went ahead and ran one on the white with pink. And then everybody's always asking me what I'm using for fishing rods. Tomorrow my salmon rod is a Lexa LC300H. Daiwa, and then I am running that on a Berkeley Air IM7, which is an old favorite of mine. Broke the tip off a few years ago, but still goes. On the tops I have a corkscrew swivel system, the eye guard, or little rubber thing that I use for eye guards, and then a barrel bead, and then that. So this will hook straight onto here, onto this barrel swivel here, and I just run it straight. I run a straight hook to my flasher, and then I'll run about 3 feet or so, 40 inches to the spinners that I got from VIP. So my bottom fishing setups are gonna be your Shimano Travalas. This one is going to be a medium power, medium fast jigging rod. This is gonna be my lighter setup, and again, same thing on the front. We've got one of these little rubber eye protectors I use for eye protectors, and a corkscrew swivel setup, and that will go and either direct connect to these, or I might use some leader, which I have some 30-pound big game that I'll be taking tomorrow. My heavier rod is again a Shimano Travala jigging rod, and this one is a heavy medium fast. This one had the tip broke off, and the tip has been replaced, so it's pretty stout. Same setup on the top. So this will be running for if we have to run some of the heavier leads. I've got 24 ounce, a 20, 16, and 3/8. So hopefully there'll be enough lead tomorrow. Hopefully there won't be a fast drift, and we won't need that much. But that's what we'll be running tomorrow. Jigging with this one, with these mainly, and then running the bottom setups with lead on the bottom with these. If hopefully it'll be calm enough to where we can use these to get the leads down, because we can use multiple hooks when we're bottom fishing. On these two, this one's got a Shimano Dakota 500 is what it is, and I really like that reel. It does pretty good. I catch you'll see it. You've seen it on the tuna videos and stuff like that. These are actually my tuna trolling rods as well, if you're wondering, and I use them for halibut. And this is an older Sea Wave Tika. Yeah, it's Tika Sea Wave, and this reel I've had for about 5 or 6 years now. It's getting pretty beat up, but I've got 2 of these reels and on the same stout rods. Again, these are also all my tuna rods and my halibut rods. So the only one I don't really use unless I'm fishing for salmon is this IM7, which I really like this rod. I don't know how you guys feel about these Berkeley Air IM7s, but I love it, and it's going to be a sad day when this one has to go. I did break the tip off this one as well. Obviously, as you guys can tell, I kind of have a problem with breaking tips. Love this salmon rod. It's got a lot of play to it, good backbone. I've caught keeper sturgeon on this rod. I've caught halibut on that rod. I think 42-pound halibut I got on that rod, so it'll handle what I throw at it. But that's what we're going to be doing with tomorrow. Like I said, go check out VIP Outdoors. If you do check them out from my video, hey, just let them know that you seen them on Fall Fever Outdoors on YouTube, and that would just greatly help me. But yeah, so we're going to be going and knocking the dust off of everything tomorrow, and hopefully we have a good day, and hopefully everything runs right. I took this out in a water test about a month and a half ago, and everything seemed to be doing all right. So the first trip's always a little nerve-wracking, but you gotta get it done. We'll hopefully have some more fishing videos here soon. I know it's been a slow year for fishing so far. Haven't got out at all. I know the other guys have made a couple trips here and there, but the ocean's just been tore up. My wife is super busy with her work, and my schedule this year is revolving around hers with the COVID stuff with our kids. I have to be here to watch kids if she's got to work. There's no way I can get around that. So I'm sorry I haven't had any fishing videos come out in a while. We're going to get everything loaded up and tied down in the truck. I'm going to be getting out of here about 3:30 in the morning to get down to where we're going. Even though I live 5 minutes from the ocean, I don't fish up here. It's kind of funny to explain to people, but yeah, I have to travel a couple hours to get to where we do most of our fishing. So it is what it is, but I will see you guys in the morning when we're launching this. On the VIP Outdoors, I didn't have time to get the camera on as soon as I dropped down. Decent bass. It is pretty nasty here today. I don't know if you can see this little chop. We're watching this pretty closely. We might have to just scoot and run in here soon, but first one on VIP Outdoors, iron or vertical jig, whatever you want to call them. This is their bottom fishing rig. I got a pink squid with some squid on there, and he hit the iron on the way down. So I'm gonna get the camera switched around to where I can video some of this. I'm not gonna have the head mount today. It'll just be mounted right here looking back at me. So I hope this works for everybody. Fish number 2, VIP Outdoors. Feels like a ling. Oh yeah, nice ling. Nice keeper ling on their pink jig, or the pink squid rig. Not bad for a rough day out here. Another big ling. It's taking line. It's either that or a big cabezon. Fish number 3 on the VIP Outdoors gear. Another good ling. Gonna just net that one. That's gonna be my limit of lings, and 3rd fish is gonna be my ling limit. Again, it's on their pink squid. I have that paired up with the orange and yellow vertical jig. Gotta watch it. Right there. You guys are probably freaking out me for not bonking that last fish. Pop a couple gills. Let them bleed out in the cooler. Fish number 4, let's see what this is here. This is the worst conditions I've ever fished in. For sure. I'm hoping this is going to be a bass, cabezon, or some sort of rockfish other than a ling. I already got my 2 lings. Nope, just a little ling. Again on the pink squid. Barely hooked, come right out. Little guy. Go back in. Alright, fish number 5. Number 5. Feels like another ling cod. Another nice ling. It's a keeper size. Decent fish. Right here. We're gonna let him go, get him unhooked, let him go and reset. Rockfish, that's what we want right there. Take that guy all day long. Feels like another ling. Yeah, another ling.
right, so that was a pretty wild day. Obviously the wind's gonna be horrible. Audio's probably not even there whatsoever. I'd have to say that would be the roughest I've ever been out fishing on the jet ski. As you can see, they handle it great. Bar was pretty decent. That jetty, or the bar kind of switched to the south. Completely new run in and out than it's been in the last few years. So that's kind of a little hectic. Could be a little bit of a problem if we got a north wind coming, but the wind coming out of the south, that actually played out pretty nice for us, luckily. So as you can see, caught about 8-9 fish total. I kept 2 lings, a big black bass, a pretty good sized black bass, and a little, looks like a, I'll have to look and ID it when I get back. But so as you can see, the VIP stuff works. It was a pretty rough, nasty day, and I still did really good. The other guys got 2 or 3 lings, but only 1 keeper and 1 jet ski, and the other jet ski got 2 keepers. And yeah, that's gonna end it for today. I didn't get a chance to do any salmon fishing, obviously because of the conditions. So I'm gonna just hold off in the next trip out. I'm gonna run VIP stuff again and try to get a day where I could go out and test their lures out and see if we can't get a limit of bottom fish and salmon when the water's not trying to toss us around like a wash machine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It helps me out just immensely. And if you go check out VIP Outdoors stuff, just mention to them in a comment or something that you've seen it on my Fall Fever Outdoors video, and that would be awesome. So until next time, guys, we'll see you again soon.